morning, everyone. I can finally have some sort of voice coming out. I think I'm almost over my sickness. I'm not sure, but it's Monday and I have to go back to work. And I don't want to. But as you can see, it's starting to get dark out here. And it's only a little bit after 11. And I think we're coming in for a pretty good rainstorm today, which I'm okay with because it's almost mushroom season. Mushrooms. So anyway, I want to go back to the video I put up earlier today and kind of give you a little more information about my greenhouse. I said there were two reasons why I wanted to do the shower curtain greenhouse, and I've done this 2 years in a row, and it has worked fantastically. But I only mentioned one reason, and the first reason I mentioned was because I got the panels very, very cheap. The second reason is because I can take the bottom panels off and leave the top panel on, and that way my seedlings or my young growth doesn't get trampled by spring rain. I want to keep them really, really secure, so that way as they're growing and say it starts getting too hot, I can take those bottom panels off, fold them up, and put them away for next year. But you could also do that with the other plastic, with the plastic roll. You could roll that up, clip it, tie it, however, and do the same thing. But that was my second reason that I forgot to mention in the video because I started rambling about other stuff. That's what I do. Okay, so I'm going to try to make this very, very quick. Apologies to subscribers. I want to apologize if I ever offend you or if I make a reply to your comment that you think is offensive. I certainly don't mean that because I do love comments, but I do love replying to comments. I really want to make this channel feel homey. I want you to feel like you can say anything you want to in my comments. Now, I noticed that there are some thumbs down here and there. I really wish someone would comment with the thumbs down and let me know, hey, your video sucks. I would really like that. But thank you for putting your thumbs down because it does count as a thumb and it does count as a view. So thank you for that. Okay, last week, well, my last videos, and I'm going to call it last week because really Sunday starts the new week, which would have been yesterday. I do have some things. I did a meat haul, meat and protein and bread haul to stock my freezers up because of the upcoming food shortage. And I'm going to tell you, I think it's a real thing. So that's why I decided to go ahead and go to the food pantry. Plus, I wanted to let people know that those food pantries are for you. Food banks, food pantries, churches. And some people may say, well, I have a job. And well, I'm going to tell you something about me, okay? I am a woman, and I make about $377 a week, period. No overtime. I have a husband who does not help with the bills, does not help with any kind of towards the house income, and I'm on my own, basically. Basically, I'm on my own. So all of the repairs, all of my food income, everything that you see me do is on my dime, not his. So $377 is not a whole lot of money coming in. So I want to make sure that my household has food, my freezers are filled, and I did discuss with him getting another freezer and possibly another refrigerator, maybe a used one, and that he may go ahead and purchase. So the thing is when you see me, I'm doing all of this on my own. My homesteading is all on my own. My helper is now gone. I'm not going to go into his personal story, but it's for the best, and for him to get better. Okay, now the food preps that I've done, I've been going through the freezers and I've been pulling out the oldest stuff first. So I went through the big freezer. Well, I cleaned out my small freezer atop my refrigerator, cleaned that out, got rid of everything that I thought was not worth it, and like the vegetables that were freezer burnt, I put them in my compost, and took out a lot of things that weren't, very good. Or things that were in boxes, I put them in bags, and I rearranged the small freezer. So then I went to my big freezer, took out the oldest meats first, and I stocked that little freezer up so I don't have to get into the big freezer for a while. I stocked up my little freezer. So this week's meal prep, I went ahead and I cooked one of those pork shoulders. I have already taken it off the bone. I've got it in a container, and tomorrow I will be working with that. I'm going to make some Mexican style. I'm going to make some barbecue style, and then I'm going to leave some in a pork roast kind of thing, and I will put that in the freezer as well because we'll do pork next week. This week we're going to do ground beef again. I processed like over 6 pounds of ground beef yesterday. The raw thing that I did was I made 2, 4, 6. I made 6 hamburger patties, put them in 2 packs of 2s. I divided 2 1-pounds of the ground beef into raw bags in the freezer, so that's frozen. I made enough ground beef to do my spaghetti and meat sauce and to do some taco or burrito style meat for this week. I also thawed out some pork and vegetable soup that I had made, pulled it out of the freezer, so I've thawed that out so my husband and I can have soup and maybe grilled cheese sandwiches. I know he wants more of that fried bologna. I fried him some bologna the other night. He was so excited. So that's going to kind of be this week, is finishing off that, eating some salads, soups, burritos, and the spaghetti and meat sauce. So that is what we're doing this week. Some of the things that I'm looking forward to this coming week at Kroger, and this is the big one, guys. This is the one I've been waiting for, are the 16, let's see, the 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 or 19 count eggs are 99 cents. And guys, let me tell you something. I am going to stock up on eggs. They're the 19 count, I'm sorry. So 19 eggs for 99 cents. That's a good deal. And I'm going to shove those in the refrigerator. I'm going to take a whole shelf and just completely get enough eggs to do that. Now, if you are worried about things going bad, this would be the time to pickle eggs or to scramble them up and freeze them. You could make breakfast burritos up ahead. You could do so much with those eggs for your family. You could just fry eggs and just have a bunch of fried eggs to make sandwiches later on. You could freeze them up. You could scramble, like I said, a bunch of eggs and put them in packages. You could make all kinds of things. So this is the time for eggs. Just wanted to let you know. Something else. Okay, I also am considering, if you're interested in some freezer tours. It will be a hard one, but if you want to see the freezers, that would be fine. Okay, now to my last big news. Went to a farm yesterday and was looking at this woman's farm. It's phenomenal. She has goats. She has chickens and swans and geese and what are the peacocks? She has peacocks, and she has heritage hogs. She has everything that I want. She has bunnies. She had little bunnies like just running around. So anyway, I went into the goat barn with her, and she has 2 little baby billies, and I'm going to buy them. I'm trying to get a hold of her. I can't get through on the telephone, but we're going to buy these 2 little billies. And the reason I'm buying both of them is because they're brothers, and I don't want to just buy one of them because there aren't any nannies ready yet. So I figured I'll buy the 2 little billies and I'll have them. And the funny thing is they are a La Mancha and a Nigerian goat mix. If you don't know anything about La Manchas look like Nubian goats. They're a little bit taller, but they have no ears. You have to look them up. So with these goats being La Mancha and Nigerian cross, they have like little itty bitty elf ears. So I'm excited to go and get these little guys. So today I'm preparing a bunch of stuff for them. And while they're little, they can have the chicken run right now. I'm so excited. So anyway, baby billies, and they should be coming soon. We're also waiting on the chickens. We'll be getting the chickens soon too. And Luna's rabbit hutch was put on hold, and I'm going to get her done so that way I can get the baby goats into the barn. So you all love each other and just grow and grow and grow. One video you will be looking forward to this week is the 5 things I'm excited to grow this year, and I'm almost done with my list, but I'm really taking this seriously. So Stacy, I will be doing the tag video this week. So you all have a great day. I'm losing my voice again. Bye, y'all. Happy Monday.